everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Good Place. So I told you guys I would be filming another episode on Sunday, and technically, I'm not lying, it is Sunday right now. It's very, very, very late on Sunday in my time zone, and by the time I finish filming this, it will no longer be Sunday, but I'm going to count it as a win, because I thought about not doing this. I was like, I'll do it Monday morning, but I know I'm just going to sleep in because I'm able to. And whenever I'm able to sleep in, I'm always going to take that option. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make myself a liar this soon after leaving you guys with nothing for months. So I was looking through some of the comments. Thank you guys for naming some shows for me to react to. I do plan to hop on to some of those soon. I don't know when I'll be able to add them into the rotation, but probably within the next few weeks, hopefully. But I know there was a request for Last Man on Earth, which I have not watched, so I will check that out. Veronica Mars, which I also have not watched. I remember it being on TV, because I think it was on the WB, and I was busy watching other shows on the WB at that point. I can't remember what the contemporary shows were. I don't think it was like Buffy and Angel, but if it was, then I was busy watching those, and Roswell, and Felicity, and all that stuff. Or if it was like contemporary of Smallville, because then I was watching Smallville. Yeah, I miss the WB. I mean, I know the CW is still there, but I don't like the shows as much. Anyway, sidetracked. There was also a request for Doctor Who. I will say I have watched Doctor Who. I became a big Doctor Who fan in 2007, which was pretty early for the reboot. Like now in America, it's huge. Like everyone watches Doctor Who. It's crazy. But back in 2007, no one knew what I was talking about. I remember going to Comic-Con in San Diego Comic-Con 2007 was when they had their first Torchwood panel, because they were bringing that over and playing it on the Sci-Fi Channel, or BBC America, one of those, and it was held like in a tiny room. It's a lot bigger now. It was also hilarious because during that Torchwood panel, it was obvious that everyone in the audience had seen it before, because it had been on in the UK like a year and a half, 2 years before. So we knew all the jokes and we'd laugh before the punchline. I mean, I don't think I will be reacting to Doctor Who just because I've seen most of it. I did stop watching a couple years ago when Peter Capaldi became the Doctor. I watched a few episodes. I just wasn't feeling it. I kind of stopped. So I might go back and try and catch up. I do want to watch it when it comes back with the new Doctor, who is a woman, just to see how she does. I haven't watched the regeneration scene from the Christmas special yet, so I'll have to get around to that. But yeah. So, I might do some reactions to Doctor Who, but it will be the later seasons with Capaldi, unless you really want to watch me rewatch stuff that I know fairly well. I mean, I'm sure I could still have some good reactions to it, but it's mostly just going to be me quoting lines at the screen. So, I figured that might not be as fun to watch. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about that now. Now we're going to get on to The Good Place, especially because the end of last episode was a cliffhanger, because Tahani knows that Jianyu is a fraud. And this is my thing. Like, everyone keeps blaming stuff on Eleanor, and I'm just like, but what about him? Like, he's a mistake too. And I know no one else knows it, but except for like Eleanor, but Chidi knows it. So it's like, Chidi, why aren't you, like mentioning that, hey, it's not just Eleanor, like, just like thinking about it. I don't know. Anyway, I want to get into this episode, so here we go. This is going to be episode 10 of season 1, The Good Place. It is called Chidi's Choice.
Number 5 is number 1. Number 7 is number 2. Number 3 and number 4 are tied for number 3.
What are you talking about?
I'm ranking my favorite Fast and the Furious movies. You said you wanted to know who I am, and this is the best way to get to know me.
It isn't. You're could tell me your real name, for starters.
Yes.
My name is Jason Mendoza.
Jason Mendoza.
I'm from Florida, and I'm a professional amateur DJ.
Professional amateur DJ.
Member?
I wish. That's Ariana Grande.
You don't know who
the
Ariana
sexiest
Grande is?
woman alive.
You wish that you were related to a woman you want to have sex with. You know, it'd be one thing if you just weren't a Buddhist monk, but you're barely even a regular, functioning person.
He's not.
How did you
He's
get
really
here?
not.
I don't know, but please, dog, you can't tell Michael about me.
You have some nerve asking me
Please,
for favors
dog.
when you have spent weeks deceiving me, making a fool out of me, and bringing snack food into my house. Disgusting.
Oh, snack food is great.
Oh, Ariana, we're really in it now.
He's such an idiot. He does the kiss to her eye. Ugh.
Sean, the judge, could show up at any moment, so we need to have a
Oh, yeah.
rock-solid argument for
Okay.
why fake Eleanor should not be sent to the bad place.
Should be fun.
That's the
Because
spirit. Don't even think about the fact that our
She's
slightest
an
misstep
okay
could cause
person.
fake Eleanor to suffer for eternity.
It's all I'm thinking about now.
Yep, shouldn't have said that.
Poor Chidi.
Regretted it immediately. Mama John was a human rights advocate, so he and real Eleanor will build a sort of legal argument.
Could you please just say Eleanor?
Yeah.
And maybe point to whichever one of us you're addressing?
Real Eleanor and fake
actually,
Eleanor.
The fake-real distinction helps me.
Oh, does it,
Oh.
John? Now, I know a fair amount about your time on Earth. Why don't you tell me about your time here? Anything that might help your case. Well, in the first 24 hours, I caused the world to erupt into chaos.
No.
And then I caused a garbage storm. It's kind of a
No.
rough start. But things calmed down after Chidi started helping me learn about ethics. Okay, tell me about that. Well, I studied with Chidi every day, and then Chidi got sick of me, so I did some nice stuff to make him feel better. And later I confessed because Chidi was being tortured by guilt, and I just felt awful seeing his little nerdy face all contorted. Oh, Eleanor, I have a stomach ache because of what you did. He is such a dork. You know,
She means that in a
a lot
nice
of
way.
Dendro inmates feel regret about things they never said. Admissions of guilt or anger or love. Are you making a move on me? It's fine, I just didn't see it coming.
Can you imagine if the
hooking
Eleanor
up with
shell
someone
straps?
with
No.
the exact same name
Eleanor
is
Chidi.
kind of a fun narcissistic fantasy.
No,
No.
Eleanor,
I can be into it.
no, I'm talking about you and Chidi. Now, ordinarily, you having feelings for my soulmate would be
Whoa,
a
whoa,
conflict
whoa,
of
whoa,
interest.
whoa. You think I'm into Chidi?
Yes, Eleanor.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Because you are.
You mentioned his name 9 times in the last 10 minutes.
Nobody asked you, Bamba John.
I'm not sure
His
what
facial
will work with
expressions
Sean,
are great,
but We
just
should
like-
have all our faces covered. Shall we
It's
start
spaced out.
with the Greeks, or would you prefer the modern British masters? Chidi?
I'm sorry. Choices are hard for me when I'm under pressure.
I know that, buddy, but we're short of time here, and it's kind of important for Eleanor.
Right. Which is why I can't take this lightly. What if I screw up?
Listen, I don't need the Chidi who once had a panic attack during rock, paper, scissors because there were, and I quote, just too many variables. I need the Chidi who stormed in here and told me to stop Eleanor's train without thinking
To
of
be fair,
consequences.
rock, paper, scissors
Oh,
is
boy.
pretty
Now I'm nervous about that
anxiety-inducing.
Retroactively? I mean, how do you even...
I don't know.
We have so many
Oh,
big
I
choices
relate
make.
to this.
Let's start small. Do you want to use a dry erase board or the regular pen and paper? Just pick.
Chidi, just pick.
Dry erase.
Chidi, pick someone.
I guess I'm not
Don't
quite as
pressure
anxious.
Me, Uzo.
Anxious.
I have to consider all the factors. Athletic strategies, the fragile egos of my classmates, and gender politics. Should I pick a girl as a gesture towards women's equality? Or is that pandering? Or do I think it's pandering because of my limited male point of view? I'm vexed, Uzo, vexed. You're always vexed. Just pick. Okay, fine. I choose Takamba. You can't drop the teacher. Pick a kid.
Just don't make him captain.
Congratulations, Chidi. You filibuster recess. No,
Give him
no,
a hug.
no. You're wrong. There are way more things I hate about Chidi than like about him. Like what? His stupid Clark Kent glasses, his extensive turtleneck collection. Oh, and he loves ethics so much. He once talked about John Rawls for 2 hours. I timed it. And he only stopped because he
She's
saw me timing
protesting
him.
too much.
Granted, he laughed and kind of made fun of himself. It was a nice moment. But still, he always twitches his eyebrows when he says absolutism. And he tilts his head whenever I say anything ignorant. But he never makes fun of me, which is nice. He's also incredibly patient and kind and surprisingly jacked. And oh, Fork, I'm in love with Chidi. Let's take a little break. I know this is awkward, but as your advocate, and I hope friend, I think you should tell Chidi how you feel.
Would a hug make you feel better?
No.
No, I don't
Go
think
away.
it would.
No. Oh my gosh. He's
Thanks,
the
Mama
worst.
John, that does make me feel better.
No. I'm sure he's a creepy expression on his face.
Yet another lie. You didn't paint this. You got Janet to do it.
No, Chidi did it. I got you an awesome painting, but then he switched it to this one because he said you'd like it more. And he made me memorize stuff to say to you so you wouldn't be so sad. This is all his fault. You should feel like him.
Chidi helped you make me happy. It was as if he was trying to...
Oh no.
Oh my.
No. No, I see this going
This
so
is a
wrong.
cool painting I made. This guy's famous. I mean, who even are those ladies?
Now, it would be easier to sort out the issue of quality versus paper
Michael
if
doesn't
I could
look
write
happy.
down the pros and cons for each. But, of course, I would have to use one of them to
Just
write
pick
down the
for
pros and
him.
cons for them, which is problematic.
Wow!
Ethics team, how's it going?
Terribly.
Cool. Well, you guys are kind of my last hope, so that's not great. Hey, do you mind if I borrow Professor Stomachache here for a second?
Please, take them for an hour. Take all the time you want.
Okay.
I don't know how this episode's gonna end. I'm like stressing out about it now.
I dated many annoying guys, okay? They would call me all times of the day just to talk or ask me if I'd taken cash out of their wallets, stupid stuff. And when I stopped having fun with them, I'd leave. Usually wouldn't even call or anything. I'd just bounce.
Gotta go spend that money you stole.
Point is, you are way more of a buzzkill than any of those guys.
This is
Hey,
not
this
doing.
conversation.
But
This is not.
somehow, I never want to leave you. I want to stay in the good place because of you. Because I love you. I think. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I love you. Oh, that's embarrassing. Feels like itchy. Sorry. Don't say anything. I just needed to get that off my chest. Okay, I'm gonna go. Catch you later, silly Billy. Oh, love has made me a nerd. Bye.
John, you're a fake. He's not supposed to be here. It's like your soulmate. More importantly, you did the ballerina painting because you were trying to protect my feelings. Because you love me. Oh, Chidi, don't you see? This is the real mistake that was made in our neighborhood. You and I are soulmates. It makes so much sense.
Oh, but
No, Chidi, true love is rare. Like a desert flower.
Oh, I
with
hate
big
this.
oases.
I hate it so
True love
much.
is also very simple. And right now, I'm just a girl
Oh no.
towering over a boy,
I'm towering over.
asking him to admit he loves me.
I feel like her confession of love was a lot better than mine. Can I get a do-over?
I need to step outside
Oh no.
for some air.
Poor
And
Chidi.
I will not be back for many days.
Dude, you can't just run away. You have to...
No.
It looks calm now, but the storm is imminent.
What's up, Carson?
Oh my
My
God.
name is Jason. I want to give a shout out to all my homies up in Jacksonville.
I'm not Carson Daly, I'm a weather reporter. A hurricane is coming, you need to seek shelter.
I'm on team.
Oh my God.
Hey, Janet.
Hi there. What are you watching?
My greatest accomplishment ever. I'm
Greatest
trying to cheer myself up
accomplishment?
because I'm sad. I think I might be in big trouble. Can you bring me something that will make me not sad?
Let me think.
Hope she brings him a
Sorry that took
cactus.
so long. Here you go.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
That's pretty
Are
good.
these
though.
from my favorite restaurant, Stupid Nick's Window?
Stupid Nick's closed down because a pelican fell in the flash fryer. But he opened a new place called Ugly Nick's Meat Trench. These are an exact
Meat trench?
replica of that recipe.
Why are you so nice to me?
Well, you were very nice to me while I was rebooting. Also, I'm programmed to be nice to everyone.
You're so nice, Janet.
Janet, I just realized something. I love you.
Oh no, John.
Okay.
Or Jason.
I have one more question for you.
So you also love
What's the question?
Chidi, and you just told him just now, right before I did.
Technically, you told him that he loves you, but yes.
Isn't ideal. We must remain civil. He's simply going to have to pick one of us, and the loser will just have to accept her fate with grace and equanimity.
Maybe if you lose, if he doesn't pick me, I'm gonna start throwing stuff.
As always. Suppose you knew that Johnny was a fake, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Figured you two charlatans would sniff each other out like two mangy rats sharing a pizza crust in a sewer.
Okay.
Hey.
No. We're not gonna do this. We are not gonna be those women who fight over a guy and find any excuse to rip each other apart.
I am not going to apologize for being angry. You knew that my soulmate was lying to me.
Yes, I did. And I'm very sorry. Listen, you and I have a weird, complicated, forked up friendship. But it's our friendship.
It's friendship.
And I care about it. Let's do something fun. What would make you feel happy right now?
Wine?
You have a
No.
fine home, Deirdre. I absolutely
What is-
adore your shares. I don't know bugger all about a chaise. I've been using this as a bloody toilet, I am.
I
What's
don't
this
know.
show called again?
It's Deirdre and Margaret. It ran for 16 years on the BBC. They did nearly
It's not a
30
real show,
episodes.
right?
It's about two women from very different worlds who become friends. Sort of like us.
Oh, Deirdre, no. That's priceless art. I thought it was fruit, innit?
I take it the moron is me.
That's sort of direct parallel.
Jeez.
Okay, we did your thing. Now it's my turn. Are you ready to take our bonding to the next level?
Oh no.
I know we're short on time, but
Oh,
I
no,
need your help with a
Chidi.
personal dilemma.
This is about fake Eleanor and real Eleanor.
Yes. Which person is my soulmate?
Real Eleanor. That's what the system determined.
Okay.
Of course, the system did screw up by letting fake Eleanor in. You know, it's
Yes.
interesting. Fake Eleanor being selected accidentally and then you bonding with her could have shifted the formula.
But it's one of those two people.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the system might be so screwed up at this point that maybe you don't belong to either Eleanor. Oh, you is spreading.
What?
Your indecisiveness is affecting me like a virus. Oh, gee, this could send us down a very dangerous
Oh, no.
path. If you can't make a choice, this whole neighborhood could
Oh
fall
no.
Okay. Getting close
No.
here. Mulling the ethical ramifications of various soups.
Same old Chidi. I can come back for a fifth time.
Yeah, maybe that's smart.
Oh
How
my
are
gosh.
you? So, it's been too long.
It has. Look, as you know, Ellen and I are engaged. You're my oldest friend, and I love you like a brother. And that's why I'd like you to not be my best man.
Sorry.
Look, if you were my best man, you'd have to plan the bachelor
Not
party,
be my
decide
best
what
man.
to say in your toast, handle problems that pop up the day of. It would drive you up the wall.
Oh, so this isn't choosing soccer teams on a playground. When something's important to me, I can make a decision. Watch. Excuse me. I've decided I would like to unequivocally order the pumpkin soup.
Perfect. You kind of want to change your order.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Excuse me. Risotto.
As much as I'm enjoying it,
Chidi.
shouldn't you be working on your case to try and stay here?
Honestly, how am I going to help them? They are much smarter than me. Now, hair extensions, this is where I shine. You are already at almost maximum hotness, but now you look like a sexy tan Rapunzel. The dream.
And how exactly did you learn how to do this?
When I was 14, I had to make myself look older to get a job. These were the ones I used, and they are real cheap. You're going to want to stay away from open flames and
Jeez.
altercations at outlet malls. Hey, I'm really sorry that I didn't tell you about Johnny,
Bonding.
and that you got saddled with him.
Yes, that is
He's
regrettable.
so stupid.
I forgive you. Maybe you two are soulmates.
Oh my god.
Holy
Holy shirt.
Maybe we are.
No.
It seems crazy, but think
No,
about
he's
it.
so
Johnny
dumb.
was a hot dummy, definitely my type. We both love to dance. We were both banned from public transit systems in our cities. I think this is the answer. People come in pairs here, and if the system paired us up, then maybe somehow I do belong here with him.
No.
Jason and I are getting married in 10 minutes. And you're in
This is all crazy.
Here we've got your soulmate options.
Oh,
Eleanor,
God.
real Eleanor, and a theoretical third.
At least she's not fake Eleanor anymore.
Strawberry mango twist. Okay, close your eyes. Think about each of the women. Open your eyes. The answer is real Eleanor.
How do you know?
I don't. But the minute I said that, you knew instinctively whether it felt right.
Well, hang on. Let me think about that.
No! No more thinking.
Oh,
Chidi.
Chidi.
Just do something. Indecision costs you so much agony in your life. Right up to the very end.
Like, is this making me anxious?
I had a little trouble writing my speech. I wrote 11 different versions.
Wedding's in 20 minutes, buddy.
Oh boy. I mean, these run about 55 minutes apiece. I'm really hot.
Oh my
Is this air conditioner even working?
Yes, it is. You're just having a literal meltdown. Also, you're not dressed yet, and we haven't picked up the rate.
Okay, well,
Okay, no, but this is like really making me anxious.
I consider to be unfair labor practices on the part of the jeweler.
And we never had a bachelor party because you can never settle on a location or time.
I'm sorry. You were right. This is too much for me. You should just leave me here and go get married.
Yeah, here's the thing, bud. My wedding isn't for another month. This was a test to see if you could handle being my best man. And just as I predicted, you failed.
Oh, no. I'm relieved, but this is embarrassing.
It's okay, bud. Obviously, I prepared for this. Let's just go have a nice night. I'll buy you a beer. 30 minutes, Chidi? We've been trying to pick a bar for 30 minutes. It is literally impossible to be your friend. You're incapable of making a single decision.
Look, I know I can be indecisive, but what's the harm in taking a few extra minutes to find the perfect... Chidi? You're right. I just need to make a decision. I'm going to look each of these women in the eye, trust my gut, and figure out how I feel.
You're kidding. That worked. Great!
Let's
Go do it!
Eat frozen yogurt, though. There's frozen yogurt to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God.
let's get ready to marry. Yo, check it.
This is great. At different moments during our time here, we both thought that tragic Mike over here was our one true love. Now he is marrying whatever Janet is.
I suppose you're right. It is a bit strange.
I'd like to read a poem. Janet, my digital queen. Janet, we can dare to dream. Send nude pics of your heart to me. Jacksonville Jaguars rule!
Jason, when I was rebooted and I lost all my knowledge, I was confused and disoriented. But you were always kind to me. And according to the central theme of 231,600 songs, movies, poems, and novels that I researched for these vows in the last 3 seconds, that's what love's all about. Does anybody here object to this marriage?
Of course I do. How could we not object?
Overruled. Jason, do you want me to be your wife?
Yeah.
I want you to be my husband.
Tight.
So, by the power vested in me, by me, I now pronounce us husband and wife.
We did it! Can I kiss you, or will I be electrocuted?
Only one way to find out. Woo! Kiss her! Go get it, girl! I'm just going with it now.
Oh, Jason.
It's funny. Devastated. I found out that he wasn't my soulmate, but
Oh, I think I'm
Weird.
he's a simple man.
I once watched him eat electrical tape right off the roll.
He thought it was a fruit by the
Idiot.
foot that had gone bad. Thank you for being such a great friend to me today.
Of course, hot stuff. I got your back.
See, they're soulmates.
Eleanor, hey.
Oh, God.
I just wanted to see if you talked to Chidi. Yeah, I did. I mean, you don't have to tell me what you said. I just wanted to see if you're okay. Man, you are a good person. I swear, if I had known you and Tahani and Chidi on Earth, I might have for real gotten into the good place.
Oh, hey, it's my 3 favorite yogurts.
Hey, about
Your
what
favorite
happened earlier.
yogurts.
I've been kind of all over the place today. An hour ago, I thought Jianyu was my soulmate. And the fact that that kind of made sense means you and I could never be meant for each other. Plus, Jianyu's married to Janet now.
Okay. What?
I do love you, but I think more in a best friend, afterlife, savior kind of way. I'm not so much hot for teacher as I am eternally grateful for semi-cute, surprisingly ripped teacher.
Chidi, I also have to apologise. It's just that when I found out that Jianyu wasn't my soulmate, I desperately needed someone to keep me
He doesn't have to make a choice.
You were the nearest lifeboat, as it were. And yes, you do have the sort of connection that only 2 highly educated sophisticates could have, but it's not true love. True love is what Janet and Jianyu have.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I would love to stay in the chat, but we need to find my Eleanor.
No.
I think I've figured out a way for you to stay.
Oh?
Really? I'll come too.
Well, once again, the ending is so great. I just, Chidi's reaction to everything is just very much like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, the episode of Community where Troy walks in with the pizza and just everything is happening, and it's just like, yeah, kind of like that. Man, I feel bad for Chidi, like, in his anxiety. Like, that episode did, like, at a certain point, I was feeling really anxious. Like, I could feel it through the screen, and I was like, I do not like this. But, I still, I ship Chidi and fake Eleanor, which I hate that I'm calling her that. But, you know, just to distinguish, I guess, it makes sense. But I constantly kind of yo-yo back and forth, because then I'm also like, oh, Eleanor and Tahani, they love each other, and then I'm like, oh, Tahani and Chidi, and then I'm like, yeah, this is why, in fandoms, this is what I do. I don't have, like, I'm not an OTP person. I'm not a one true pairing that I just ship that couple. I kind of ship everything, indiscriminately. Unless it's really, really, really creepy, and then I don't. But yeah, so I liked this episode. Janet and Jianyu, or Janet and Jason, I don't even know. I mean, yay that Janet seems to have all her knowledge back, but what? I've run out of words to say. So it's officially Monday. But let me know what you thought of this episode. Let me know what you thought of my reaction. What was your reaction? Let me know down in the comments. You can give me a like. You can also subscribe to me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave my links down in the description, and I will put a link to, yes, I did the right side. A link to my last video over here, a link to my channel over here, and I think that's pretty much it. So I should be back sometime later this week with another episode, and I will see you guys later. Bye!